A Su Majestad el Rey Otumfour'S II, Rey del pueblo Ashanti de Ghana, a pronunciar el discurso inaugural.
Mema krobia iri fiang mani kotok ngen. Mema krobia iri fiang mani kotok ngen. Asante chantio champonu fungen. Asante chantio champonu fungen. Asante sesebo simenditien. Asante sesebo simenditien. Obia satinedwe kasangen. Obia satinedwe kasangen. Osetu tue mi modi nwerisio. Osetu tue mi modi nwerisio. Watch down quality one pimsi kapobano. Why in the Benya second teach leg watch down quality one pimsi kapobano. Obinya Sabian ko baby. Obinya Sabian ko baby. I'm not telling you about the Mefe Kasange.
For my memoir, Quaba, now I'm Family Unity Online TV. So, Safi and our YouTube channel. Your friend Unity, me ba cho bon modern so subscribe to this channel. O me make a comment on it na fe ya share the more stories no more updates atumi abawakachi na bibia akoso kama enso ya kodom construction se fa bo anwa dansi ho ne ma na apese upebi won ho no ma obema obi frɛ no na ne twetwenkomo permission for carpenter for plumbers electricians frɛ na ne twetwenkomo Alex Tito metal and stainless works photograph proof China doors remote control gate barristers and in your account was a friend was 0541 901 819 na ne twetwenkomo na efa eye na de ho adwuma de omra me yen kama enfama na so onso yemo din se wabobla eno ege Alex Tito eye meta and stainless work na me kan phone kama na metumi ede amawa enya asenketwa abraba ye boyi me ba chaw nipa presu nyina yenuane ayedie yensu aye no aye chemicals yinso na aye yare ene de keka ho me kan fo odike herbal clinic na me de amawa se ene said ye abrabono asia ye wo no pepa chew efa asthma diabetes stroke ni pressure de for ni chimo makachi na omomo na bibia ohwe no bonsa enso intimi ubehu omo ewo ye Kumasi Bremen West opposite Shell filling station crime omo makati hills from was 0559320039 and I say 0544929758 nan odike herbal clinic for any asia no momo na bibia ohwe no oho entiminto na asumdwe entimin koso kama eno odike na mekanfo na media ma abusia monfanche background no akodi be bi kakra na ye entimin so enkase ye mfa mesomo me ba be video bi dia chew contribution of Otumfour'S 82 said me dey part 1 and 2 no dey bro we part 3 and 4 and am dey bro from a bro Otumfour betena konya so niema pa waye edema Ghana anya santeman kwa Ghana to preside development eye eniema papa na dwene Otumfour Foundation education fund a lot eniema aban bi obeba bia benefit a unya free asante hene enso so akachi fichase free yura nkroma yura JJ Rawlings eye omampani kofo be mu Atamos John Dramani Mahama Ekufuado sanso ababi rem at this time ohwe eniema yura Otumfour'S 82 asante kotoko hene atimi aye anase otimi apredia ba ayo my Ghana mu a ese woni ase kacho and contribution no na yaboa no yakeka ase ani a yeba ni aba be video no de acho na watimi ehunu ye papa ayo Otumfour'S 82 asante kotoko hene ene mapa waye na ode aboa ama my Ghana atimi tumpon from beginning up to this time and also so any the few no bantu de yenko na yenko he video no na yemfamra na fientie asante kotoko hene ne nyuma pa ne modem mo a waye contribution through this time yenko na yenko he video no famra
and lobbied for the selection of Ghana to host the African Continental Free Trade Area headquarters.
We had 7 very strong countries that put in their bets. And that included Egypt, Eswatini, Ethiopia, Ghana, Kenya, Madagascar, and Senegal. Now, as the leader of the planning team for pushing Ghana's bid, I decided that in view of the intensity of the competition ahead of us, that it would be very critical for me to mobilize the entire cabinet and senior government officials to put their weight behind this campaign. But it needed to go beyond government officials. For me, it was important that we identify eminent personalities in Ghana who, beyond the weight of government, could also bring their own reputation to bear upon Ghana's bid to host the Secretariat. And obviously, one of the decisions that we made as a planning team was to respectfully request through His Excellency the President that His Majesty, His Royal Majesty, the Asante Hene, also lend his weight to the campaign.
They needed Otumfour to use his good offices and his extensive network to assist Ghana to be selected as host of the Secretariat. Then the idea also came that he could send me as an emissary, because so I was wearing a double hat as an emissary of government and as emissary of the king.
If you look at the angles that Otumfour went through to support Ghana's bid, I have no doubt in my mind that he played a pivotal role in helping Ghana to be able to win the bid to host the Secretariat.
The tremendous achievements of Otumfour'S II over the last 2 decades has attracted worldwide recognition and reinforced the historical image of the Kingdom of Asante and its exemplary leadership and pace-setter role of traditional rulers in Ghana and Africa. The result of all these is that Otumfour'S II has received numerous invitations from around the world for official visits to monarchs, countries, international organizations, and distinguished personalities. The long-standing relations between the Ashanti Kingdom and the British monarchy, dating back to the early 19th century, have been cemented in the reign of Otumfour'S II. Soon after his installment as the King of Ashanti, Otumfour'S II was invited by the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, to pay an official visit to the Buckingham Palace.
I was, privileged to sit in the same car with Otumfour as we entered Buckingham Palace. And the meeting went very, very well. The Queen would normally invite people to tea for about 20 minutes, but Otumfour's conversation with the Queen was such that it lasted for about an hour, and all the aides wondered as to what was happening, which had engaged the Queen's attention for that long.
This was followed by visits to Menchia Palace by some of the most senior members of the British monarchy, including the Earl of Wessex, Prince Edward in May 2016, Princess Anne, the Princess Royal in April 2017, and the Prince of Wales, Prince Charles in November 2018 and May 2019. Earlier in 2001, both Asante Hene and the Prince of Wales were awarded honorary doctorate degrees by the University of Glasgow, which was marking its 550 years of existence. The Millennium Excellence Awards, initiated in 2000 by its foundation under the high patronage of Otumfour'S II, takes preeminence over all other awards in Ghana. Some recipients are former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan, Cardinal Peter Appiah Turkson, and a former Archbishop of Cape Town, Archbishop Desmond Tutu. Pictured here is a former Togolese Prime Minister, Edem Kojo, attending the Pan-African Awards in Accra, Ghana in 2005. During the coronation of King Charles III, Asante Hene Otumfour'S II was amongst the leading monarchs of the world who were invited to attend his enthronement, and was actually made to lead all the royals into the Westminster Abbey for the inauguration ceremonies. The impact of Otumfour'S activities has attracted recognition worldwide. Various international dignitaries have come to visit with and pay courtesies. President Blaise Compaoré of Burkina Faso in 2002, the 7th UN Secretary General Kofi Annan 2002, Prince Al-Walid bin Talal bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia in 2003, President of the Ivory Coast Laurent Gbagbo in 2005, Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency Dr. Mohamed El Baradei in 2005. Upon the completion of his term as the President of the World Bank, Mr. James Wolfenson paid a visit to the Overlord of the Ashanti Kingdom in 2006. Jamaican Prime Minister P.J. Patterson 2006, Libya 2003, President of the Ivory Coast Laurent Gbagbo in 2005, Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency Dr. Mohamed El Baradei in 2005. Upon the completion of his term as the President of the World Bank, Mr. James Wolfenson paid a visit to the Overlord of the Ashanti Kingdom in 2006. Jamaican Prime Minister P.J. Patterson 2006, Libyan leader Muammar al-Gaddafi in 2007, President Faure Gnassingbe of Togo 2008, President of Suriname Ronaldo Venetian 2008, President of Mali Amadou Toumani Touré 2008, President of Zambia Levi Patrick Mwanawasa in 2008, President of Sierra Leone Alhaji Ahmad Tejankaba 2009, President of Botswana Festus Mogae in 2009, Prime Minister of Spain Jose Maria Aznar 2009, the Archbishop of Cape Town, South Africa, Archbishop Desmond Tutu in 2010, Chief Gabriel Osawaru Igbenedion 2010, Nigerian playwright and poet Professor Wole Soyinka 2010, German President Horst Kohler in 2011, President Thabo Mbeki of South Africa 2011, Governor General of Canada, the Right Honorable David Johnston in 2013, Nigerian Head of State General Abdulsalami Abubakar in 2014, President of the Seychelles James Michel in 2015, the Ooni of Ife, spiritual head of Yoruba people Nigeria, His Majesty Enitan Ogunwusi Ojaja II in 2016, Maltese President Marie-Louise Colero Pressa in 2017, President Konan Bedier of the Ivory Coast 2018, Emir of Kano Muhammadu Sanusi II in 2019. In January 2022, the President of Hungary, János Áder, also led a high-powered delegation to the Menchia Palace in Kumasi. His host, Asantehene Otumfour'S II, used the occasion to appeal to officials to act on plans instead of signing documents, only to gather dust on the shelf after the fanfare. President János Áder said Hungary will support Ghana in the area of agricultural technology and scientific treatment of water. All heads of state in Ghana's Fourth Republic have had the occasion to pay homage to the King of Ashanti, Otumfour'S II. They are Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, John Ejekum Kufuor, Professor John Evans Atta Mills, John Dramani Mahama, and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Similarly, Otumfour received various invitations to make official visits to many countries and institutions around the world. Otumfour and Lady Julia with Queen Beatrice of the Netherlands in 2002. Otumfour and the Archbishop of Canterbury, His Grace Rowan Douglas Williams in 2003. Otumfour with former President Nelson Mandela of South Africa in 2005. Otumfour with the King of the Royal Bafokeng Nation, South Africa, Lerio Molotlegi, 2005. Otumfour with President Ahmad Tijankaba, Sierra Leone, in 2005. Otumfour with Executive Secretary of ECOWAS, Dr. Mohamed Ibn Chambers, 2005. The Oba of Lagos, Rilwan Babatunde Osualele Aremu Akiolu, in 2005. Otumfour with His Royal Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco, in 2006. Otumfour with the Patriarch of Orthodox Church of Jerusalem, Patriarch Theophilus III, 2009. Itan Stibe, Managing Partner of Vital Capital Fund, 2009. Shimon Peres, President of Israel, 2009. Otumfour with King Mswati III of Swaziland or Eswatini, in 2015. Otumfour and President Marie-Louise Calero Pressa of Malta, in 2017. President of Uganda Yoweri Museveni, 2018. Otumfour with His Majesty Muwenda Mutebi II, the Kabaka of Buganda Kingdom, Uganda, 2018. Otumfour with Antonio Guterres, 9th UN Secretary General, in 2019. Otumfour with Maria Fernanda Espinosa Garcia, President of the 73rd UN Session, in 2019. On the visit to Nelson Mandela by the King in 2005, this is what the Paramount Chief of Dwabin Asante, Nana Otuo-Srebo II, has to say.
We had a lot of, useful discussions with Mandela. Putting forward a special citation to Mandela, which went down very, very well with him, with Madiba. And Madiba promised a whole lot of cooperation between Ghana and South Africa.
The national and worldwide recognition of the achievements of Otumfour'S II was demonstrated during the 20th anniversary celebrations of his installment. Apart from the international dignitaries who visited Kumasi to witness the celebrations, almost any person who is somebody in Ghana was present at the ceremony. This included the President of the Republic, the Vice President, Speaker of Ghana Parliament, the Chief Justice, the Inspector General of Police, Ghana's military chiefs, ministers of state, parliamentarians, other paramount chiefs from across the country, corporate executives, and thousands of ordinary citizens from across the country.
Now, when you talk about kings in Africa, perhaps the first one you mentioned is the King of Ashanti. And this all thanks to the reign and the achievements of His Majesty Otumfour'S
Okay, asante kotoko hene de na ekokohwe from beginning fisi de netana so nze nche na se show for so de bae we ho festival kakra 25 years a chese na nya sanketwa enti ye nana Otumfour nyamekese asante kotoko hene ye ka king anase ye ka obia watimi asho ni contribution ewo man mu na oman no atimi anya development atimi abobra ko nanimu a he's more than that. I just say, amanfo can say, or henny, the pada sending the house, say, Utimi kofa, Unyankupon din de fro, so we Otumfour, a sana kupimo, bonoside, or a bino moshasi, or mukika, say historian, biniada. But you know, say, be free, say, Ubricon Fano Chikofa, the golden stood near the buy, how powerful the golden stood is, no, I don't know how Boama Otumfour. Na hini na timi ayi through powerful and same bebre and so wechi and the contribution from ye man penny for aba obia contribution ya wanya ana se mfasudi ya wanya de fru Otumfour so ana ekokohwe ni nyana se omanga na kora beko na yakọ akopem wa bi de free World Bank yakopem wa bi de free adwumaku bi wa manonea ana se oman bi kura de omusika bi ba be support ya Otumfour ana ebedi animu na okwa in the name of Otumfour no wajai de ama ban kro na otiso no no so de animu nyam de abeye no waji se animu nyam no yen kan bi bre kura na ukokumase kajetia eni niema bi bre wo hono ma Otumfour ana etimi ayiye niema bi bre enso so e wo hono mti papa no se ekohwe video ni si bae no ne modern money na djuma waye eno bi ene ekokohwe enso so e bae de honsem enso e mamo e wo hono mami kanfu ODK Herbal Clinic enfamon ene yade ade idi amanfo nya stroke, pressure, diabetes ade ha amanfo pa na mepacho oya branti oya baba wa na wa anyere ho anko wanfo ni anchem ODK Herbal Clinic for akachi mepacho yade we bitimi asewa brabo ama wa no apem every say asthma SM rantie ne mabawa abrabo pa stroke nso timi ma brantie dane akokora diabetes any pressure ni nyina no enye yade papa mepacho furniture mu ODK Herbal Clinic for akachi bo hu mu Kumasi Santimantem aye Kumasi Bremen West opposite Shell filling station enkran so omo Makati Hill so na obi hu omo na ono ma twetwe nkomo mepacho for ODK Herbal Clinic wa homatru for 0559320039 and as 0544929758 na no mo twetwe nkomo na seni abrabo no ACD wa kudru bia no mo so nkomo na hoto entimi mrefi na bibibia so ene da na akwemu eno ena mekanfo dia ma ya kodom construction se efa abo anwa dansi ho niam na wo pe bi ato se frɛ no obenya bi ato na kachi oton asase mepacho osanso se wo carpenter formation plumbers electricians wo mo mepacho wo pe bi na mo ba be yo dan dia ma mo be si ofie dia ma akonya enso so ho ntiko na frɛ ya kodom e wa matrifo so na no mo twetwe nkomo 0554360760 na no mo twetwe nkomo na bibia so and that na kwem kama eno eye ya kodon construction amekanfo remo 0592680366 na so no mo entumi entwetwe enkoma twese enya senketo akra sampan sem no ebusia enya senketo sem de bi koso papa okupiemu ewo samodua akachia abrantie na ye ne ho kutagene na enso bre no so obegim ai if the court on your really assembly there obi no beti masesa Otumfour kai was he me nka asem biala wo man mu makoto bi asesama no asem da ento Otumfour no mu asem no eno ana de adwuma esoso ewo mahimu ti bre no aso enche samodua bedwane in America na samba jafra gazette no wodoma kan say bono regional house of chiefs na na doma hene beba na wa so ba be yi ano esoso ha chese enya senkito ha unity online tv fa number no na ye mo dwaton de the room fama na bibia ne da na akwam kama eno so ene de fi wono ede eba ye frem wasti kwati na ha ne dum besi twediampon ene nanano ya dum na dum bidum ne da so tiasia ye besan so ede more stories biom ede abremo ya kram bye bye.
Omanyi se eba se yensi dan na yemfa na de emfanya adwuma eye company ba ko pe na mekanfo de amawo no ne Alex Tito Company Limited se wesi udan wi pa abrosan na wesi se dentia na pesa hihye begwa proof oye root control gate ori to fee amo se na be ya obi ani ho nanu a ni aso a na bi de amawo se we do modern one we chese container we stainless a two few now few shen boga o se we ya bia abusua ebihunu ze me be ya bebra anasi ni bebra Alex Tito Company Limited and I also in Digima. If you know say a hotel, say a year down there you see now per se women are dear stainless, but grab proof this is share and money where you modern door, where your China doors. Even you know the also China doors on dear more for my say a promise say yeah to say no but Alex Tito Sebra with China door no be Ghana had your camera at the amount. Edan fefe obesisi no na bibia koso kama also the non stainless no but the glass is big blue no no frame na mo no ntwetwe nkomo no nsa no adwuma fe Alex Tito or professional na nsa no adwuma no bi na twego aye fidie su enti ya ho Unity Online TV na oni yen edi dwuma no hwe se Alex Tito be adwuma bia no ho te kama ho na o wasante mantem no kuma se na obi Alex Tito na waye dan no adwuma area na bia the proof China doors no stainless obey kama area now 0541 901 819 Alex Tito nsani adwuma kama pa Alex Tito metal and stainless work fantastic one follow me na ndwetwe nkomo